Hey guys, and welcome back to another World of Tanks video. Today I got some more common test footage for you, again in the AMX 50B. I've been playing the 50B a lot because I really like the look of the tank and the play style of it. I have been trying to grind for it on the live server. I'm on the 5100 right now, and it's a good tank at times, but it also can be a very, very bad tank. It really depends on like how your team deploys, and sometimes honestly I just don't look at the map when I deploy based on that, and so sometimes I'll go to a flank alone without noticing, and that stuff's my fault, but the tank's gun doesn't really behave sometimes, and that sucks. But yeah, it's a tricky tank sometimes. But enough complaining about the 5100, which is probably the least of my concerns with the rest of the line. Right now, as you can see, that our 140 is getting completely ganked by a 57, a 121, and an STB. So I'm not going to stick around and also get ganked, so I'm going to leave, because that's the smart thing to do. Now, sometimes if this was like the NA server, a lot of people will call me a coward for doing that. I'm not going to lie, it probably is a cowardly thing to do, but it's the smart thing to do, because you're keeping your tank alive. And if you're being a coward, but you're an alive coward, then who cares if you're a coward? So what we effectively did there was we left that flank because we wanted to keep ourselves alive and keep our gun in the game without doing 1600 damage and then dying, because that would have been I think I did 1600 or no, about 1500 with that clip. Maybe got an extra clip out. Assume one bounces, that's 1200 plus the 1500, that's about 2700 damage. It wouldn't have been a horrible game. It wouldn't have been the average that I like to do, but it wouldn't have been horrible. But we definitely wouldn't have done our team much good by dying that quickly. So instead, what we can do is we can actually get an entire clip out on the Z100's track. Probably the best feeling you can ever get in an autoloader is track spamming someone like that. At least in my opinion it is. So here I was going for cover until the 50B popped up, and then I was like, yeah, no thanks, don't want any of that. So what's funny is I actually already recorded this video, and I commentated over the entire thing, and then I played it back just to make sure that there wasn't any issues. Actually, my phone went off in the middle of it, and it was very loud. At least on my side it was. I don't know if it was on the mics, but so I went back to listen for it, and then I realized that the mic was on push to talk instead of always on Shadowplay. So that's cool. So now I have to redo it, which isn't that really that big of a deal. I was kind of rambling through the other one anyway, kind of like I'm doing now, but less on the gameplay. So here, the 183 spotted me like the millisecond before I went around that corner. So he got a pretty cheap light on me, which sucks. Our 268, or no, the E100 just put a shot into the 183, and I'm about to be reloaded. So I know the 183 fired, so I'm just gonna go around and kill him, because I'm not trying to deal with a 183mm gun that can effectively one-shot me. Pretty sure it actually can one-shot me, which is really dumb. But so right now I'm just going around this corner YOLO mode, because this 50B needs to die. Even if I take a shot from him in return, it's gonna be better for him to be dead and me be down 400 hit points than for him to be alive and me be full health. So the Girl 15 snapped one into me, because the Girl 15 has like 1.3 second aim time, and Wargaming thought that was a good idea. That's the only thing I really have an issue with about the tank. I think everything else on it is more than balanced. It's perfectly fine, actually. Other than that, I'm perfectly happy with it. I think it needs to be, the aim time needs to be nerfed probably to 1.7, 1.8. It is a big nerf, but in all fairness, 1.3 aim time is completely ridiculous. I know it's the most to tier 10, and it might even be the most in the game, I'm not sure. But pretty much this game's already wrapped up. I mean, the only reason I'm uploading this is because it's an ace tanker. It's only a 5,306 damage game with 2,000 assisted, and I think the only reason I got the ace tanker is because of that 2,000 assisted, which is kind of sad. But I like to see ace tanker footage when I look for tank reviews online, because that helps me figure out how the tank is meant to be played. I can kind of look at like a couple videos and decide for myself how the tank should be played, passively, aggressively, all that. So I really couldn't talk much about the gameplay here because there wasn't. Most of the stuff I did was common sense. I mean, the E100 play was nice, where I track spammed him for 1600. The 183, knowing that he fired and ganking him was good. I think the most important thing that we can learn from in this replay was how I ran away from the situation in the middle. Because as long as you're a coward, you'll stay alive, and instead of doing 2,700 damage, you'll end up doing 5,306 damage. So like always, I'll have the replay file in the for the Watt replays link in the description, so you guys can take a look at that if you want to. Is there anything else that really needs to be said? Well, I think the 4 kills definitely helped with the ace tanker, but yeah, I don't know. I usually try to upload replays that are above 6,000 damage, because those tend to be the good ones, at least for the tier 10s. Some lower tier things, it's kind of tricky. Maybe 3.5 to 4K I'll upload sometimes. I don't know. I don't really play tier 8 anymore. I've been doing a lot more 9s and 10s recently. But anyway, enough of me rambling. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear that. Leave a like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to subscribe, comment if you feel like you could say something constructive, or if you want to leave a witty comment, you can, or comment on how bad I am. That also works. If you want to dislike the video, that's fine as well. It lets me know what I can do better next time. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.